Dear judges and fellow JCI friends, it is my pleasure to stand in front of you today and talk about unity. Unity is the condition or state of being one. We all know a rope is strong because its threads are united. We cannot break it unless the threads are separated. Hence the saying, in union there is strength. Historically, we have been defined by our differences. Why? Our differences gave us a sense of identity. Our culture, our religion, our social status, or even which side of the mainland border we're on. But we all speak Chinese, just different dialects. We have a bad habit of identifying ourselves within the scope of these socially constructed brackets. These differences can make us an individual, but can also unite us or divide us. Look around you. Our OC teams, our local chapters, or JCI at a higher level, or corporations or governments. All of these and many other organizations need unity in order to achieve the purpose, the goals, and the objectives that they are set out to reach. We need to unite ourselves. When I studied abroad and enrolled in a university of 7,000 engineers, there was a student organization for all of us from Hong Kong, about 100 of us, but nothing much was done besides just hanging out and having fun. A lot of us liked singing karaoke, or playing video games, or playing mahjong, but that was it. I felt that there were a lot more to be achieved by 100 healthy, educated students. So I stepped up and became the activities chair on my second year. And I was elected the president of the club by my third year. We immediately started issuing membership cards and negotiated for discounts at local supermarkets and restaurants. And we shared these benefits with all these other clubs, such as the Korean club, the Japanese club, and the Malaysian clubs. We also held international festivals where we invited local communities to come taste our food. So we cooked and sold what we were known for: fish balls and rice puddings. Would I go? So after making hundreds of these rice puddings, Bujigo has become my signature dessert. It's fresh and homemade. Anyone? We also started making collections of our members' CVs, and we reconnected with our alumni. So whenever they need to hire full-time or just research help on smaller projects, they can hire directly from us. And now I still hire from my club when I have smaller projects. We have also invited alumni from bigger corporations, such as NASA and Shiseido, to come on campus to give us inspirational speeches. And we also started our own intramural football teams. In fact, we were the only club that owned 2 teams because of the number of members interested in the sport. But we gave the teams a very cheesy name. We called them the Kong United and the Kong Reunited. But the teams played very well. We also allowed students from other ethnicities to play within our teams for as long as they want to play. So by the time we graduated, our teams became multicultural, and so did our club. We still call the club the Hong Kong Students Association, but in fact, we were no longer just a Club Hong Kong. We became Club Ambitious. We no longer identified ourselves by our hometown, but by our common effort and common goals. And now fast forward to 2014, and we're looking at things on a much grander scale. Modern societies needs ecological sanitation. We're talking about reusing, reducing, and recycling waste and wastewater. We also need better education. We need softwares and distant learning tools to bring education to all. We also need better healthcare. Did you know that Bloomberg ranked our healthcare system among the most efficient in the world? We need other nations to have systems as efficient as ours so people don't have to die on diseases like malaria. It's also what our Nothing But Nets initiative is trying to achieve. You send a net, you save a life. But it is obvious that no single person can address these issues. We cannot recycle waste or improve education or reform healthcare all by our own. Now, more than ever, it's important that we work on these issues together, as one nation, as one people. But we as a nation cannot succeed when only a shrinking few of us do very well, while most of the other ones are struggling to put food on our table. And that's why we all need to work together. We need to mobilize our caring power. Yes, you heard me right. The caring power of communities to advance these common goods for the environment, for education, for healthcare, and so much more. You and I, as active citizens, have the power and the obligation, You and I, as active citizens, have the power and obligation to set the course, not only with the votes we cast, but also with our voices, our actions, and our hard work. Look around this auditorium. We are all brothers and sisters. Let us unite and make an impact. Thank you.